Nada. Jay's just dead asleep here. She just. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I am super duper excited because I'll be checking out none other than KWON EUNBI herself and her latest release called The Flash. We love to see it, everyone. KWON EUNBI finally coming through with brand new music. Although it is a first single album for this era, we can take whatever we can get, let's be real here, because it feels like this year we've been getting a lackluster amount of comebacks from Woollim artists in general. And that's honestly due to some reasons such as Queendom Puzzle with Rocket Punch, and then other factors that I cannot truly think of. Then again, you know, Woollim is really bad when it comes to promoting their artists and all. And especially KWON EUNBI, right? Because the first time around, she charted with Underwater, Viral Performance, and all. Woollim did not recognize that. And then it took these several encounters and viral performances for something to happen, like for them to do something in the first place. But hey, aside from that, I'm really interested in how The Flash is gonna go genre-wise and also overall movement-wise, because it seems like anything that KWON EUNBI touches and drops in terms of musical releases just hits every single time, whether that be an OST, whether that be Esper. But hey, without further ado, let's just dive into the music video now. Alright, so brought it up here, The Flash by KWON EUNBI. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Ooh, different intro this time around for this era. There she is. Ooh. Some sort of synth plucks or synth strings. Ooh. This first verse, very impactful with it right away. Ooh. I'm really digging this song so far, y'all. Oh, where's this going though? With the pre-chorus here. Build up with the snare drum work. Ooh. Wow. I love how up-tempo and upbeat this song is. Yet, there is that propulsive beat feel to it on this pop dance track. Whoa! Wow, the distortion of the bass going on there, crazy, so crazy with it. And yet, I feel like the overall production of the song really suits her. It showcases her powerful vocals, but also her own vocal charm and color at the same time. Oh, the passion, the overall drive to the song, I love it. A lot of nice tension going on in the song. And yet the choreo suits the song too. Oh, this bridge though, those epic drums. Oh, the string work here. Oh my. What a bombastic climax. Wow, the Flash. Not gonna lie, y'all, I am completely, immediately in love with this particular release by KWON EUNBI herself, everyone. She completely nailed this song. Love the overall set concept tied along to this era as well. But also, you know, how it's taken this dance pop track, but making it very up-tempo, upbeat with it, yet rhythmic in some moments due to its propulsive nature in the overall movement to the song. Yet at the same time, I love how that's not overdoing it in terms of the production and all, so it can allow us to enjoy KWON EUNBI's powerful vocal charm and vocal color at the same time, everyone. This is how you do a song, okay? I just feel like we've been getting a lackluster amount of songs that, you know, get an actual, like, great build-up for a climax that you're anticipating, you know what I'm saying? Like in modern day K-pop, more these days we get sing talk, chant, like anthemic songs, you feel me? And it's nothing wrong with that, especially anthemic songs that I do enjoy a lot from time to time, but I always feel like there is always bigger opportunity to build up for a bombastic climax, specifically a bombastic climax, and that's what we clearly got here with The Flash, and it's to die for. It's everything that I ever wanted, you know, and it really suits KWON EUNBI herself in terms of her signature sound, everyone. Just to remind you, you know, such as the promotional tracks of Esper, the promotional track of Light, that OST that ended up being for some NFT project, mind you. She nailed it and hit it all out of the ballpark with those two songs. And then she did it again and again with her own releases and all, time after time, and now we get The Flash, everyone. I think this is a perfect ebb and flow with everything that we've enjoyed and seen from her and all, and this definitely has to be one of my favorite releases of this year. I don't know, unless she has another comeback later on this year. I feel like this is my favorite release, one of my favorite releases of this year. Not the favorite, but definitely one of my favorite releases of this year, without a doubt. I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. I would go as far as that. And I think with further streams in the rotation and all for The Flash, I think it'll easily grow to a 10, you know? I don't think anything's off-putting. The hooks do more than its job. The melodies are recognizable. And I just feel the groove in this song due to the propulsive movement to this song. With that being said, I'm really interested to see who is actually behind this song, you know what I'm saying? I'm sensing the likes of the collective Full Bloom quite possibly on this song. Let me see if I can even find the song here in terms of the credits. Okay, so we got the likes of New Type. Okay, that New Type is a phenomenal collective that I'm familiar of. We got the likes of Perry on this as well, who's taken part on significant songs with ITZY twice. You know what I'm saying? The likes of Promise Nine's Feel Good. New Type, I've known them to work with the likes of Rocket Punch, as well as their song that is titled Flash. Drippin as well for 0, and all. Let's see here, just to remind myself here. Okay, and it seems like BD from the collective New Type has also worked on KWON EUNBI's B-side track Comet, so that is very interesting as well, everyone. Jin Lee, yeah, from Full Bloom. Yeah, so we got Jin Lee from Full Bloom, who has worked with the likes of Stray Kids, GOT7. Let's see here. As one, yeah, Wuju Sonia, Wiki Mickey, Drippin, has worked with KWON EUNBI in the past before. It just all adds up. I could really sense that Full Bloom influence in here. But now I'm seeing New Type as well. Wow, it just all adds up, everyone. But let me bring up this song again, break it down bit by bit, and process what's going on in the song further even more here, everyone. Let's just do that right away. And as some may know, they do change the Woollim intros for specific comebacks for their artists. That's one thing that I've been enjoying from Woollim. So we get like these nice synth plucks going on to kick off the song. The choreo for this is so fascinating too, with the backup dancers and like the sort of like almost like rope ribbon work, you know? I don't know what it's actually called, like straps. I feel like the storytelling with the concept that's added in this is quite smart too. It has this sort of, I don't know, drowning swallow effect to it, where it's like eventually there's this moment of escape, I guess, that I'm sensing here. Ooh. What's cool in that moment there, I love how she kicks it right away with the first verse, right? Nothing too intricate with the production, right? But then we get hit with a nice refrain here. As it really, you know, allows us to hear out the song more before we get into the actual pre-chorus and then the chorus that hits us right away. Yeah, this refrain, I love it. One of my favorite parts in the song. Now we get the build up with the snare drum work in the pre-chorus here. Very epic drums there as well. And there's this sort of like rich elegancy that we love and know in KWON EUNBI's vocal color that is just so charming, everyone. There's this almost like it is an electronic, like upbeat sort of EDM feel to it. This electronic, upbeat, thrilling feel to it adds so much to the song due to the synthesizer and electronic elements going on in the song, right? The distorting of the bass within verse 2 is very fascinating, I've got to admit. Some snapping going on in the back. Like, notice how the tension is kept, you know what I'm saying? How upbeat it is. It never loses its tracks. You feel me? Like that kind of feel that it's constantly going and it's building up for some momentum, for that climax of a moment. That's what I'm saying. That's what I feel like I'm missing in K-pop these days. And the fact that we got that from KWON EUNBI is very fitting, everyone. And then I want to bring us to a further moment here that I want to tackle before we wrap things up. I do love how we get a little bit of instrumental break. Bridge. It's building up here. Some of the epic drums, the snare drum work. Very prominent with it. Nothing too crazy over the top, but bombastic nevertheless. Definitely one of my top 3 favorite moments in the song. Yes. And the styling for this era with the backup dancers, some of the scenes that were very elegant and, you know, fancy with it. We love to see it, you know. Quite admittedly, I felt like, you know, over the time, Moonsyulle hasn't been able to put out as much as huge budgets out there for their artists, and we know KWON EUNBI has self-funded her stuff in the past before, but you know, I feel like the music video is not that bad. You know, it doesn't take away a lot from the song, and due to the post-production editing, it does add a lot to the quality of this overall release. But let me know your thoughts, everyone. I think I'm sticking at a 9.5 out of 10, and this is definitely one of my favorite releases of this year. This was really, really good, even though it simply takes the pop dance route with it. It makes the track so, like, due to the production, how propulsive it is, how upbeat and how much tension there is, and nothing lets loose on its tracks and just builds up for a crazy climax is everything. And most importantly, this really complements KWON EUNBI's overall discography. Great add to the discography, I've got to say. So I can't wait for the overall live stage promotions and all for the Flash, everyone, to see the choreo in full as well. I think once I see that, it's gonna grow into a 10 out of 10 for me, an overall masterpiece. But be sure to like, subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. Just warms my heart connecting with y'all in regards to KWON EUNBI's release, The Flash, in the comments section down below. Take care as always. This has been Garrison, and peace.